So, yeah.
Yeah, go on. Go on.
I know. I was just gonna say, um, I don't know why they decided to cut that up as chapter one. Like, I don't understand that separation. I
Big
guess
boss.
just, I guess so. The scariest part about that was how soulless his eyes look.
I've seen more soulless.
Oh yeah, you're actually gonna see more soulless in this game. We'll get to that. But yeah,
You haven't seen the protagonist of Suikoden 4.
It's been 6 hours since
I
our
have
last
not.
transmission. I was starting
Yeah.
to get worried.
Don't you mean lonely? Anyways,
Jeez, he just pops
Oh.
up out of his
Lost my
like
consciousness.
coughing
That
up
is
blood-induced
connections with the
coma,
village chief was talking
and he's
about.
like ready to hit on the ladies. I'm
all right
Leon
now.
Kennedy.
I'm gonna continue my mission.
So it's been 6 hours. So after fixing stuff, you can see it's nighttime now, which is nifty. Oh yeah, I'm looking for something to heal myself with. Like
Ooh,
that
Rain. YouTube's
yeah.
gonna love it.
Who doesn't love rain? Come on, people in flooding areas. I know. Oh yeah, this is nifty. Hey, kill himself. Oh wait, no. He just.
Oh. This is quite great.
And it's got a giant scythe blade inside of there somehow.
So, are you supposed to shoot the head or not?
You are there. Not all the enemies have those. There's certain ones that are predetermined to have them, and certain ones I think are random. Although I'm not certain that it might just be that I don't pay enough attention. Um, but if you shoot the legs out of one of the ones that has one of those,
Uh-huh.
then the head will still explode, and that will pop out. So it doesn't matter where you shoot.
Ah, okay. So it's not like Eternal Darkness where, like the monsters of Chuchurga actually become more violent the moment you chop off their head,
No,
or
it's not like
or like how it was with the ones of Zelatov, where it really didn't matter because they could recreate an illusionary head and still
Nope.
steal your sanity.
Also, I just like to point out that I hit all three of those shots first try. I'm clearly the best player in the world.
Mm-hmm.
Um, now, something that's really interesting. This game, like I said, has the 30 frames per second original version, and then the 60 frames per second version, which is the one that I'm playing. You can also play this in 30 frames per second. You can change that. But
I think it actually ran at 60 when it was on the GameCube.
oh, did it?
I remember
Well,
reading about this.
in the GameCube version, you can right here after you. Yeah, I didn't show it, but there's a waterfall blocking your way, and you can redirect the waterfall with this thingy. That's what I'm doing right now. In the GameCube version, from this lever tower that I'm on, you can actually jump down out of bounds. And I sort of try to line it up a little bit. Like right there, you'll actually be through the fence, and then you can just walk past everyone through the non-existent purple vent to where you need to be.
Glitch through the world.
And now I think, do I die here? Because I don't know how I'm gonna get out. Like, this seems like a really bad situation to have no health in. I'll be surprised if I don't die here. Oh, I'm just too good. That's what it is. Just run and don't look back, Leon. Just run and don't look back.
But yeah, what you were saying about the frame rate difference?
So in 60 frames per second, and I think that it does run in 30 frames per second on the GameCube because I heard the speedrunner talking about this. At 60 frames per second,
I've obtained an object that
hit
resembles
collision
the
is done
insignia.
every 60 times per second, whereas in 30
Mm-hmm.
frames per second, it's done 30 times per second, and that makes the type of enemy which we'll be encountering later way harder because they are like a bunch of grapple checks, and they make those grapple checks far more often in 60 frames.
Oh,
Finally, healing items! Yay! No longer crippled. I also
first
do like
aid
the idea.
spray.
Yeah. It's just a spray-on thing, you know. You took a scythe to the eyeball, just spray on
Hmm.
some first aid spray, and you're fine. Over to the left here is a merchant, but he's smelly, and I don't want to see him. So, and saving is for wimps. Clearly,
And
I'm too manly.
you also mentioned something about the gun having a different reload animation
Oh,
because of the
you'll
way.
see that'll be in 3-1.
All right.
This looks promising.
Because I even remember people mentioning that the PS2 version also ran at 60 if you were looking at the wall very intensely.
Oh, well, maybe I'm confusing 60 versus 30 and HD versus GameCube, but it's a cave troll. It's just a cave troll. They just wanted to put a Lord of the Rings cave troll in their game. Couldn't get the rights again, so they just called it El Gigante. He's doing more work than I am. I just run by all these guys.
Well, he saved you a lot of ammo. That was great,
Yep.
and that too.
And now this is the part where if I was actually speedrunning it, I'd just shoot him in the knee with a rocket launcher and he'd die. But then I'm like, oh, I was thinking about it for a second. Then I was like, oh wait, there's actually a bunch of cool stuff that happens if you don't do that though. Like it's very neat the way they put this fight together. Oh, also the best way to avoid him is to run under his crotch there. Once you shot him enough, then
Oh,
his
oh.
lovely friend popped out there. And I think you can also shoot it from afar, but this
This
event
is
looks
of
hilarious.
course the most effective way to do this.
Absolutely. I think he was immune there, so I wasted a shot. Oh, jeez. But I'm okay, folks. I'm okay. You know, Leon, he takes his hits and keeps on coming. There's the doggy that I saved earlier. Remember how its leg was caught in a bear trap? Well, it can just jump 20 feet. Fine. No problem.
Well, yeah. I mean, have you seen Huey from Hunting Grounds?
No.
He's amazing.
So the dog distracts him for a while. And I just keep shooting him. And the fact that I chose to fight this guy instead of using the rocket launcher is actually going to affect what happens in, like, the next 3 chapters. Because it takes a lot of ammo.
You had to get
Yeah,
a running
yeah,
start.
Yeah. It's comical to me. Entertaining.
The only way it could be better is if he
And
had
he
like
just walked under his legs. Sorry, go ahead.
if you had like a GameCube pack on your back.
Oh yeah,
and
yeah.
and like a keyboard. And we're just cutting him with that. Like you weren't actually using keyboard for typing. That would be dumb.
No, yeah. You got to use your keyboard for cutting.
Mm-hmm.
He's trying to swing a tree at me. I'm crouching. That's obviously successful. I'm out of shotgun ammo. It's a bad time.
It's a bad time to be an American.
And it's really hard too, because now the dog's just sitting there growling instead of distracting him. So I just sit around trying to get enough distance, turn around and shoot him with my tiny, useless pistol.
Do you have a quick turn?
Yes. Yeah, I just used it right there. But it's annoying because, like, I'd only really be able to get one shot off because you just have to freeze yourself. Oh, and then he also does this dash attack.
Oh, and he destroyed the place.
Yep, and I should have gone and picked up that stuff. Why didn't I go pick up that stuff? Like I said, lots of benefit. I blame cold medicine. He's trying to get the dog again. That gives me just enough time to get the thing. I think this should be the last one. Should be the last
Well,
one.
I mean, the free Nintendo rules.
Yeah. This is a Nintendo game. Gotta play by the Nintendo rules.
You play it on the Nintendo PC.
I put a Nintendo sticker on my PC. Does that count?
I guess that counts.
I thought there was gonna be a quick time event there.
Just get
So,
smashed by the falling boss.
yeah, just like it didn't even matter. Like there wasn't even a quick time event. Oh, also, that guy gives you 15,000 ETAs. And that is the last boss that gives you less money for beating him than a rocket launcher costs. So from this point on, every boss gives you at least 30,000.